The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So it's down to business here. Well, it's fair to presume, I suppose, that Lionel Messi will, as almost always, Jim, be carrying a huge burden of expectation here.
Yeah, but it won't bother him at all, Peter. He just delivers without fail time and time again, and often in a way only he can.
Absolutely. So I wonder what the little magician will have in store for us today.
Well, all I shall say is expect the unexpected.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Ronaldo is onto it in a flash. He's looking wide. Seedorf. Oh, that's well done, really robust. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Messi was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's Rafinha. He has found the way through. Oh, he's been caught short, surely! Goal! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
So, a breakthrough already. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And it's Messi. And he cuts out the supply. Donatoni.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Beckham. And that interception was most necessary. Best! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
Well, he's done very well to take that back. He could be in here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. He's on it, can he get away? Thuram did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. No luck with that dink over the top. Seedorf. Shifted it to the flank. That's been cut out, well played.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
He's in a good position here. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And here's Donatoni. Nice control. That'll be a corner. And we have our very first corner. And he gets rid in a hurry. And now a sudden chance to counter. And the ball is out of play. It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, super! And the shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Van Nistelrooy actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Corner number 2 then. Terrific header! Brazil have the chance to go the other way. Now there's a fine ball. Nesta is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Van Nistelrooy. Roberto Carlos. Chance here to counter. That ball looks a good one. No, again there's no way through. Beckham.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
And it's Roberto Carlos.
Brazil certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Inzaghi showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Played into space out wide. Set a play, and it is a goal kick. Guardiola. Thuram makes the interception. Seedorf. Can he get it through? Nicely weighted ball. And here's Messi. Searching pass he's played there. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. That's a cute ball. Floated through. Inzaghi receives it in a good position here. No way through, so back it comes. He's having a shot! He's scored! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
And you can see he meant...
And the first half is done. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Brazil certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal. They need to keep pushing, keep imposing, don't leave the door open for the opposition.
Volunteers for each block, please report to the staff room immediately.
And we're underway again.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull them back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
He's found a way through. Van Nistelrooy, not one to pass up the chance to run up the defence. He loves those duels.
Well, I thought that run had balance and control, skill and strength. The sort of desire we hope will spread.
And he's cut it out. Van Nistelrooy might just make this. Ferdinand.
Cristiano Ronaldo really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
It's a promising position, and the cross comes in. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually. Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Oh, some tackle that. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And he's had it nicked away. Zanetti made a surge from full-back, as it turned out unsuccessfully. It's a searching pass. Seedorf looking for options for movement. Now, can they get him away? Looking for the run. Oh, that was vital. Maldini. Oh, he's found support out wide. That's beautifully weighted. Brazil can breathe again, just.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Brazil looking to pass their way through. Rafinha, well-timed, excellent interception. Best. Oh, what a ball! That has ended up in no man's land. Tries to play it through.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Just the keeper to beat! Oh, shooting chance! And he nearly went all the way.
He's absolutely full of energy here. Definitely had the right idea. A shame he just couldn't finish it off.
He's a sharp little ball here. Messi unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
Substitution on the field. Number 6, Donadoni. Coming on to replace him is number 22, De Bruyne.
De Bruyne. Just eases him off the ball. Half an hour gone in the second half. That has been cut short. Cross in. Quality ball. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Vieira. That's really well manoeuvred. Thinks about the shot. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
De Bruyne. Van Nistelrooy. Looking to play him in. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, that's well spotted. Gently done.
Brazil are certainly now looking like a sorry lot. They haven't got a proper defence or attack, for that matter.
Chance for a shot! What a save from Peter Schmeichel!
Substitution on the field. Number 9, Rafinha. Coming on the field is number 13.
And that's it. So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.
And we come to you now with a quick request for support for our charity fund, Chance in Football.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And we're underway. Luis Suarez, the man who spearheaded that famous front three, a striker whose achievements were simply glorious.
Just a machine, Peter. Energetic, tireless, constantly pinning defenders. Those qualities pushed the Catalan dominance to another level entirely. I remember one game in the January of the season when he joined, he was unplayable, and the other two up front acted similarly.
Yeah, and all of that, of course, against the team they hadn't beaten in the previous 6. So, I guess 7th time lucky that night.
And the one Suarez scored was probably the pick of them all.
And here's Roberto Carlos. And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And here's Cruyff. They've got to be quick to recover this. And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Cruyff really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And that has been cleared. Now it's Luis Suarez. Decent chance! Oh, nearly, but not quite.
He's never the type to turn down a challenge, is he?
Mbappe. Beckham hurtling down that right flank. Up towards the front line. No, that's been intercepted. And here's Hullet. He's had a shot! Cleared without complication. Tries to play it through. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Played out wide. Cross flung in towards the middle. Schmeichel deals with that nice and simple. Spread out to the left. Roberto Carlos picks it up out wide. Brazil, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Aimed in towards the centre.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Mbappe. Roberto Carlos. No chance! It's Relus who's going to get there. And that was very necessary. And here's Roberto Carlos. It's a good-looking, it's a mighty effort! Another header, but again the same outcome.
Brazil really can do themselves a massive favour by making good use of this spell now.
Maldini, always a very imposing presence at the back. And it's Roberto Carlos. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Mbappe finds himself offside. Ibrahimovic is herring after that one. Luis Suarez. Roberto Carlos is looking to influence the game from out wide. Cruyff. Well read, nice interception. That is good alertness. Now it's Cruyff. Beckham. And a chance! He's delivered all right! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So we have our breakthrough.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
It's a searching pass. Look at the space here. And the flag has stayed. Shot a goal! Cruyff. And here's Ibrahimovic. There's a sharp little ball here. There's the delivery. Vieira with the clearance. And it's Bergomi. Beckham. Bergomi is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Corner number 2 then. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, beautifully shaped ball. Oh, sweet feet. Oh, he's played it in low. He's dealt with that well. And the first 45 minutes are up. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because, in truth, they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Brazil really need to bring up their...
Oh, what a climb! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Shot could be on. Oh, that is superb. A dangerous moment, perfectly dealt with.
Well, what can you say about that? Just about everything was stacked against him, and he still came through.
Pull it. Rijkaard. Into the channel.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Can he finish? Oh, taken with style. And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. Pullet at his razor-sharp best there.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Substituição no time do Brasil.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off? Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
It's Ibrahimovic! And they've got rid. And that has put paid to that. It's a really well-measured ball. Oh, he's found support out wide. Beckham could try cutting inside here. Beckham with the cross. Tries to get it clear. Knocks it into space. Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Gullit. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Platini. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Now he's off and running. Platini. No, he's not going to get any further than that. Stood up well to him there. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Cruyff. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Played out towards the right wing. Now it's Luis Suarez. Rijkaard. Now it's Cruyff. It's a promising position. Roberto Carlos. Cruyff. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And it's Cruyff. That ball looks a good one. Takes a shot! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are cruising away. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Pull it. Luis Suarez.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Oh, he's bustling through here. Beckham. And this is Beckham. That's a throw. And that's it. My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.